Hi everyone, we're Gene and Renee Travel Adventures, and we're bringing you back to our hometown in Suffolk, Virginia, the place where we were born, raised, had our kids, and we had our construction company here, well, until life took us in a different direction. A little side note, we're going to drop some golden Easter eggs in some parts of the video. They'll be in front of houses that you'll see in neighborhoods or as we're driving along. Those golden Easter eggs are in front of houses that we built back in our construction era.
We left Suffolk in 1996 and wow, has it changed.
It was a lot different back then.
Yes. Now, decades later, it's really grown. New neighborhoods, more population, a lot more cars, and more shops. Restaurants, a lot has changed. With more people here, it's more exciting, like northern Suffolk, wow. Everything that's up there is, fresh and new and lots of stuff going on. Plus, downtown Suffolk has a lot as well going on. New shops, new restaurants.
We're going to do something about the restaurants too. What is that?
With the restaurants, we're going to be, our top 10?
Yeah, our top 10.
Yeah, our top 10 restaurants. We're going to be showing you things that we sampled and liked.
Yeah, and they are in no particular order, except number 10, which to us, I guess, is number 1. But that number 10 one, that one is our favorite restaurant in Suffolk. And Suffolk has like 182 restaurants. And, that's according to TripAdvisor. And so that's also including, I guess, gas station restaurants and, Pizza Hut, places like that I don't consider a restaurant. Sorry, you Pizza Hut people. But every kind of food you can possibly imagine. And, from Southern comfort food to those fancy places that you go out on special occasions. And so when we give you those top 10, each one of them is going to be a little different flavor to it. Maybe, a very fancy place to go out, or maybe a Southern comfort food, or maybe a good burger place. We will begin our journey at the Suffolk Visitor Center. Almost 200 years ago, this building was the courthouse for Nansemond County. Inside, they have exhibits that showcase the history of the area, as well as to the close proximity of the Great Dismal Swamp. The people who work in the Visitor Center are very friendly, and they're happy to help you plan your visit to the area. Back when we were growing up, Suffolk felt smaller. Community schools, peanut fields, family day routines. And it was smaller, since it wasn't until 1974 that the old Nansemond County merged into the city of Suffolk. Today it is home to approximately 105,000 people with an annual growth rate of about 2%. It's one of the cities that make up the Hampton Roads metro area with an overall population of around 1.8 million. Plus, Suffolk is the largest city by land area in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and it's the 14th in the United States. Planters Peanuts, established in 1906 by Italian immigrant Amedeo Obici. People today in the area pronounce it Obici. Planters began operations here in 1915. Originally, it was called Planters Chocolate and Nut Company, and since Suffolk was known as the peanut capital of the world, it was a natural fit, and this became their headquarters. Later, the company would be acquired by Standard Brands. Then later, come under the Nabisco label. Then Kraft Heinz, and finally today it's under the Hormel brand. But during the early to mid part of the 20th century, Amedeo Obici was the man. His beautiful 1920s Art Nouveau-style mansion, built overlooking the Nansemond River, was home to him and his wife, Louise. They were known as very generous, and one can imagine the parties that must have taken place on the grounds of their expansive property. When the Obicis lived here, their estate encompassed 253 acres. This land today is Sleepy Hole Golf Course. The Obicis were unable to have children of their own, and Louise died in 1938 at the age of 75. Amedeo was heartbroken and determined to build for her a lasting legacy that reflected their philanthropy. Construction was begun on the Louise Obici Memorial Hospital. It was completed 4 years after Amedeo died in 1947 at age 69. My wife and I, along with our 2 daughters and one of our grandsons, were born in this hospital. Mr. Obici had the Obici Healthcare Foundation set up to manage the proceeds of his estate, which built this hospital in Suffolk as well as one in his hometown in Italy. The Obicis were entombed in the old hospital in Suffolk and later moved one night to the newer Obici Hospital, which was built in 2002, and they were re-entombed there. Today, the Obici Mansion is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and serves as a special events venue and restaurant. Many fancy weddings take place here. Planters is not the only industry famous around Suffolk. Through the years, numerous other name brand companies have found a home here. In fact, over 140 manufacturing companies are located in Suffolk, including Lipton Tea, Massimo Zanetti Beverage USA, Amatis Industries, Suffolk Iron Works, Producers Peanut Company, Holiday Ice, Heritage Woodworks, and Lockheed Martin's Center for Innovation, just to name a few. A political claim to fame for Suffolk is that it was the hometown to former Governor Mills Godwin. Virginia only allows a governor to serve one term. Governor Godwin served 2 terms, so how did he do that? Well, he's the only past governor within the United States to have served 2 terms affiliated with 2 different parties. Mr. Godwin served as a Democrat from 1966 to 1970. Then, as a Republican from 1974 to 1978. I met Governor Godwin several times, and he was a true Southern gentleman. Politics can be interesting.
Finding locally produced eggs, meats, vegetables, fruits, and so much more is as near as the area farmers market, and Farms of Eden is one of my favorites. When you visit Suffolk, you must see Riddick's Folly, also known as the Riddick House. Built in 1837 in the Greek Revival style, it served as Union Army headquarters during the Civil War, and today it's a fascinating historic museum. And don't forget the boroughs of Chuckituck, Whaleyville, Sleepy Hole, Cypress, Holy Neck, and Nansemond, each with their unique character and local history. And in case you're wondering, the cost of living for Suffolk is 0.2% less than the national average.
This is as good a day as any. to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was.
For Italian food, you can't beat Omici's. Interestingly, this is located where years ago my Uncle Bob Drew operated Progressive Cleaners. Where he was once pressing slacks, you can get a delicious pizza or some fettuccine.
It's alright. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day to live.
For the best burger, you can't go wrong at Gourmet Burger Bistro. In 2021, they were voted in the top 25 burgers nationwide by Yelp reviews. And be sure to spend time checking out the broader Suffolk Historic District, rich with architecture from Greek Revival to Queen Anne and Craftsman homes. Architecture tells the story of past generations of local life. After all, Suffolk dates back nearly 300 years to 1742 when it was founded.
If you're craving fresh air, Suffolk excels. Boating, fishing, kayaking, paddleboarding, even skydiving. Not to mention golf courses, horseback riding, and seasonal farms where you can pick your own strawberries or pumpkins.
Suffolk sparkles with creative energy. The Suffolk High School, built in 1922, has been restored and repurposed as the premier visual and performing arts venue for Suffolk. This classic Greek Revival structure houses a 500-seat theater, which is the stage for concerts, ballets, musicals, dramatic works, symphony performances, films, children's plays, and so much more. 2 beautiful art galleries host an ever-changing array of world-class exhibits. Dance, painting, sculpting, weaving, and several other arts-related classes are offered within the massive 3-story center. There's also a ballroom, a classroom museum, and an on-site restaurant and gift shop. Across town, the Suffolk Art Gallery hosts changing exhibits and community classes.
It can be nice to return home for a visit. Suffolk has grown and changed, but the heart, that hometown spirit, remains.
And we're going to drop a link to the Visitor Center down in that More section beneath the title, and some other links to some really cool things in the area like Farms of Eden and places like that we've talked about in our video. If you have visited Suffolk, or you've lived in Suffolk, or you currently live in Suffolk, drop a comment down there and let us know what your thoughts are. And maybe we missed it on your favorite restaurant, or maybe we called one a favorite that you said, boy, thumbs down. Let us know. We'd love to hear your comment, love to hear your ideas and thoughts there. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, ring the bell so that you can be part of our next adventure as well.